Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you fragrances that I recently purchased. I decided that these fragrances were too good not to purchase and too good to gatekeep. I've got 7 fragrances here for you that I think are amazing, especially heading into spring and summer. I think that they're going to be amazing. I was wanting to get a few more kind of Middle Eastern fragrances that were a little bit more classy, not necessarily oud centered, not necessarily deep, dark, mysterious, but just super feminine and classy. So these all, for the most part, I think fit that category, except for I think one. I can't wait to share them with you. They're so amazing. But before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community, and let's get into this. All of these are fragrances that were on my wish list, and I've smelled all of them except for one of them from Val being on the channel. So the first one, and I was really nervous about it, I mentioned it recently, was Bade'e Al Oud Sublime. I had talked about Honor and Glory recently where I'm like, I can't get behind it. And so then I had already purchased this and I was thinking, I didn't like Bade'e Al Oud Amethyst. Bought it, didn't like it. Bought Honor and Glory, didn't like it. Am I actually going to like this? This is supposed to be similar to Eat and Juicy Apple by Kayali. I'm in love with this. I'm in love with it. It's so freaking delicious. It has apple, lychee, and rose in the opening. I don't really notice the rose. It's got plum and jasmine in the heart, and then the base has vanilla, moss, and patchouli. I don't really get patchouli. I definitely get apple and lychee. It smells like a candy apple. It smells energizing. It smells fun. It smells happy. If you like Eat and Juicy Apple, likely you would like this one too. I'm not saying that they're exact, but they're pretty freaking close. And this is just a fun wear. It's happy, it's uplifting, it's invigorating, energizing, it's zippy. It's definitely got a lot of apple in it. And I'm not usually a fan of apple fragrances, but this is just happiness in a bottle, totally energizing, absolutely love it. So glad I bought it. Now, the next one, I had been on the fence about whether I wanted to get it. First of all, I wasn't sure if I loved it. Second of all, I have quite a few mango fragrances, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to get it, but I love the bottle for starters. And second of all, I can't stop thinking about it, so I just decided I would go for it. And it is Ajayeb Dubai Portrait by Lattafa. I love this bottle. I just think it's stunning. Like, it's classy, it's different, but it's not too out there. It's not kitschy. It's just gorgeous. So I love the bottle. This is supposed to be similar to Soleil de Jeddah Mango Kiss by Stefan Ambert Lucas. I'm not sure how similar it is to that or not. Like, it definitely has that vibe. You're getting a little bit of a zingy mango fragrance. The mango is definitely present, but this also has some oud in it, which makes it a little bit smoky. It's verging on masculine, but it's still unisex for sure. I just, for whatever reason, really enjoy this one. I find it really kind of smooth, and surprisingly, I ended up really enjoying the oud in this one. So yeah, I even though I've got tons of mango fragrances these days, I wanted to have this in my collection, partially because it's other fragrances that I can recommend to you guys. So I wanted to have the bottle, and these are all so affordable. I'll have everything linked down below, but like price wise, you can't beat these prices. This one is definitely a little bit more masculine because of that oud. So if you're a guy, this is a phenomenal mango fragrance. I personally really enjoy this one. Lots of you have weighed in and you guys really enjoy this one, even though it's got that oud in it. It's just a sexy, not too sweet mango fragrance. So love this one. Another one that I just had to add, I've been obsessing about this one forever, is Liam Gray by Lattafa. This is very, very similar to BDK's Gris Charnel, but I find that the longevity on this is just way better. Gris Charnel to me is one of those fragrances that just doesn't last very long, whereas this lasts amazing on the skin. It starts off with cardamom, fig, and black tea, then it has iris vetiver and labdanum, and then the base is vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. What I get is definitely the fig. I get a hint of that cardamom with the black tea, and I also get a healthy dose of that sandalwood. So this is kind of a dry, gray type fragrance. It feels cool. It's a cool girl, slightly edgy vibe. It's very smooth on the skin. I love the tea. I find this really relaxing. And to me, Liam Gray is like an understated, elegant fragrance. So love this one. This is like old money in a way, in my opinion. This is also very classy and sophisticated. You could wear this to work. It's not too sweet. It's not too flirty feeling. It's definitely an elegant, cool girl vibe. So I love this fragrance. Some people find this one a little bit masculine. I don't. I think it's perfectly unisex, but some of the comments have been that this is leans a little masculine. So keep that in mind. But I absolutely am so thrilled to have this. Now, this next fragrance is one that I see myself wearing more in the summertime, and it is La African Drummer. I don't know if that's proper. I'm pretty sure it should be L''African. So when I read this, I instantly think of the movie Mickey Blue Eyes with the La Trattoria. Like the is the same thing as La. So yeah, La Africa, like I think it should be L'Africa. But anyway, fragrance inside is nice, even though this kind of drives me crazy. I love the bottle. This is raised up a little bit. I don't think you can tell that, but I just think the bottle is gorgeous. I love the Lattafa Pride bottles. To me, they're all really, really quite beautiful. So this one, the luxe glass on it. This to me definitely has a summery vibe. It opens up with coconut and bergamot. It has ylang ylang, jasmine, and orange blossom in the heart, and then the base is musk, ambroxan, and vanilla. The ylang ylang in this, like the yellow floral, definitely is the prominent note. So I get lots of that. I don't get tons of the coconut, but it just feels like a really beautiful, feminine yellow floral. So if you're into yellow florals like frangipani, ylang ylang, even tiare flower, the tropical florals, I think you're going to enjoy this one. This one I haven't given a lot of wear to, so I can't speak to what the dry down is like. I'll keep you posted with that. I just got these and was excited to share them with you. Now, the next fragrance I absolutely love, and it's called Amerat Al Arab Prive Rose Asdaf. And then it says Princess of Arabia on the side. This one has many, many names, but it's gorgeous. Now, the longevity on this one, at least so far, isn't amazing. So I get about 5 hours max. Now, that said, it may, like none of these, like I just got them, so they may need a bit of maceration time. But I just think this is such a gorgeous fragrance. It's got strawberries, grapes, and orange in the opening. It's got rose, white musk, jasmine, gardenia, ylang ylang, and lily, and then the base is tonka, sandalwood, and amber. Now, I would say that the floral that I get the most would be a rose, but it's almost like a marshmallowy rose. So the lily, the gardenia, these florals kind of come around the rose and make it feel really quite fluffy. I definitely get a healthy dose of that strawberry as well. So basically this is like a fluffy strawberry rose marshmallow. The rose is definitely prominent. It's sweet, it's feminine, it's a little bit girly, I guess, but it's not too girly. This is just a sweet, delicious, fluffy rose strawberry fragrance, in my opinion. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. I just love it. I love it. I don't love that this is velvety. I'm not a velvety fan on my bottles, but I'm so in love with this fragrance that I don't care. This is one I see myself reaching for a ton. This is a fragrance that you can wear all year round. It's definitely sweeter, a little bit lighter. So I think spring and summer seasonally, but really this fragrance is so incredible for just putting on office, daytime, nighttime. This is sexy, sweet, feminine, and just an easy reach. Love it. Next fragrance I have to share is Zimaya's Rose of Dreams, and that's the bottle. This is a super classy looking bottle, super luxe with the glass. So really, really love that. This is supposed to be similar to Rose de Vence by Louis Vuitton. I've never smelt that one, so I have no idea about it. But I really, really, really love this fragrance. Now, this is kind of a sugared rose. So I think like a rose that's been lightly crystallized in sugar somehow, with lots of green notes kind of surrounding it. It has blackcurrant, peach, and rose in the opening. Heart is Irish, Turkish rose, and white musk, and the base is amber, cedarwood, and orris root. This to me is a more traditional rose fragrance, whereas this one is kind of a sweet, fluffy, creamy rose, almost like a rose infused dessert, like custardy or something. This is like really luscious and custardy. This is a little bit more of a fresh rose. So you're smelling that beautiful fresh rose feel. I get a really beautiful kind of green surrounding it that I really enjoy. And then I feel like this one stays fairly linear. So you're getting kind of that sugary, slightly fruity rose that has that green edge. It smells like a more modern take on a fresh rose fragrance. So super feminine. This is a great fragrance for a signature scent as well, or a fragrance that you can wear to the office. It smells very feminine and classy and less sweet. So it's definitely more floral than sweet or fruity, but I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I think somehow crystal or clear. So it's just a really enjoyable fragrance if you're a rose lover. So you've got to love rose for this one. To me, you've got to love rose for this one too. This one's definitely more sweet, slightly creamy. This one's a little hint of green with the sugar. Now this last fragrance, I didn't get it from FragranceNet. I got it from Perfume Online, and it is Peace and Love by Lattafa. Now I wanted to show you the packaging on this one in particular because I think it's pretty amazing. This is like a hard plastic box, and then it opens up like it's hinged like that, and the fragrance is inside. So I really liked the packaging on this one. This fragrance to me is one that, again, is too good to gatekeep. Not that I ever would, but anyway, Peace and Love. First of all, the packaging on this is so cool. Like this is raised up. It's so gorgeous. So love the bottle. It's very, very luxe looking. There are reviews out there on this, but this isn't one that I've heard about tons. And it's seriously freaking amazing. It's supposed to be similar to Soy Malaise by Dries Van Noten. I've never smelt that one. The bottle on that one looks amazing. This opens with almond, blackcurrant, and bergamot. In the heart, it has rose and tuberose, and the base has sandalwood, vanilla, and heliotrope. Now, I have never tried Soy Malaise, so I can't weigh in. What this feels like is I'm getting blackcurrant for sure. It's kind of green, so it's like a tart, fresh blackcurrant with the stems and the greenness in there. I get a floral, but I can't say that it's rose or tuberose or anything like that. There's just a floral vibe. I definitely get some vanilla in there and some woodiness. So what this feels like I don't even know if I noticed the almond. Maybe. I wore it, I gave it a full wear, and I so enjoyed it. What I find about this fragrance is that it feels really complex. There's a bit of a powderiness to begin with, but at the same time, it smells smooth. I love there's like the blackcurrant and the green has a little bit of a bitter edge to it, which I find absolutely addictive somehow. This is so complex and sophisticated. I love it. This is the kind of fragrance that to me makes a gorgeous signature fragrance. It's something that's unique, and it would be, I foresee that this will be up there for me like Mallow is, but just like Mallow, this is not blind buy safe. So something like this Prive Rose, it's sweet, it's flirty, it's rosy. If you like that, you're gonna like this. The Bade'e Al Oud Sublime, This is mass appealing, juicy, fruity, energizing, pretty safe blind buy. This is definitely not a safe blind buy, but it's probably my favorite out of this whole entire collection of fragrances. I'm in love with this. I just think I'm intrigued. I'm like, I can't stop thinking about it or wanting to wear it. It lasts a really long time on the skin. I could smell it throughout the day. Beautiful projection. So I am in love with this fragrance, but like I said, it's not a safe blind buy, but so beautiful. It's sophisticated, complex. So I'm thrilled with this one. Out of everything, this is the most unique, but amazing, gorgeous fragrances. I absolutely love it. So yay! So that is it. That is my awesome haul. These are all stellar fragrances. Like literally, you can't go wrong with any of them depending on what you like. I'm thrilled to have them all. Definitely for spring and summer, except of course, Liam, which you can wear, well, all of these you can wear all year round, but I'm excited about spring and summer for a lot of these. This one, I think it's so gorgeous. And like I said, a lot of these definitely work as signature fragrances. So I'm so thrilled with them. Please, if you have tried them, weigh in, let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. And other than that, have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.